Hey guys, here I am with another unboxing video. Um, as you can see, this is the Xbox Series S, and I'm sure there's plenty of videos across the internet of this, but mine kind of comes across with a little backstory I'd like to tell you, and the reason why I purchased this Xbox. And to be honest with you, I was originally looking for a graphics card. I have been for quite a while now. My graphics card, is just non-existent anymore. And so I mean, I've been dealing with integrated graphics and wanted to do little gaming. And, I need a graphics card for editing videos. And but the prices of those things, I'm just not going to pay it. I mean, if I could afford some, I wouldn't pay that price. And even if you can find them, they're you have to find them in third-party sellers. I'll just call it that. But you know, well, to make a long story short, so I needed the graphics card for editing videos, and AMD come out with the graphics card, the 6500 XT. And the only problem with that one is it was fourth generation, which my system is third generation, and it would have worked in there, but it would have greatly reduced the effectiveness of the graphics card. And and also they stripped it of some software that is really needed when you're editing videos. And so that was kind of a no-no for me. I couldn't get that one. Uh, and so, but anyways, I've pretty much given up on it. And I can make do with my computer as it is. And it's got lots of RAM. It's a powerful system, so it'll do what I need it to do. It'll just be a little slower without that graphics card, and it'll limit it somewhat. But uh, another dilemma is I searched and tried to get the Series X, and I mean, you could get lucky with those if you go into the store, but where I live, there's just nothing available but Walmart. It's a drive to anything that may have that card in stock. I mean, that system in stock. But, and then you're taking a gamble. You don't know if they have it or not. So you made a long trip for nothing if they don't have it and just to have to repeat. So, I mean, I'm good with the Series S. The digital thing, I guess I can make that work. I'm kind of like a collector. I like to be able to collect the discs and but with this system here, it's pretty much all digital, and you have to just download them from the internet. But I also bought it for another reason. I mean, it does a really great job in emulation. I mean, and it doesn't matter whether you got the Series X or the S. I mean, they're both powerful systems when it comes to emulation, and I love emulation. I love retro gaming. And so, I plan to do that on this system. But anyways, enough of me babbling on. We're going to unbox this thing. Um, I mean, I've had this system a little while and, holding out hopes that the X would come in stock at our local Walmarts, or I would be able to buy it online without having to buy a huge bundle. GameStop, just about everywhere you could get it. There was a few days there where you can get your hands on one of them, but you had to buy the bundles and end up with a lot of stuff you don't want. Well, okay, let's unbox this thing. Let me see. We're gonna start with this tab right here, and yeah, it's got the security tab. Got to. I want to make sure you know what yeah, okay. Okay. All right, I got a pretty plate here. I'm gonna look at it. I'm going to have this one box open. I keep boxing things, and I tell them I have nothing but the box. So I'm going to use the names of the box again, though. So I'm going to give this right across here. Yeah, here we go. I'm trying to get the other side. Okay. Yeah, just end up getting here. Yeah. And just take this cover and slide it right off. And then you take this and try to figure it out. Okay, so there's another security tape here. You'll make sure this thing's sealed. Okay. Okay, I think I have it figured out. I'm going to tell you something. They have security tape all over this thing. Seals, whatever you want to call it. It's just taped up, but I finally figured it out. So here we go. We're going to open this bad boy up now and pull her out. Okay, good deal. Yeah, it's got some heft to it. I mean, it feels nice and heavy. It's really small, as you can see, but it's got some weight to it. Okay, so yeah, I like the way that feels. All right, where's the controller at? Oh, it's back here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take this out. The power brick. There's the HDMI cable. The power cord. And finally, the white controller to go with the white console. Okay. Robot white, I think that's what they call it. Oh, they even come with some batteries. We got the batteries right here. And the controller is right here. Now, I've been looking on Amazon, and they have face plates that you can replace these with. You know, some really nice looking ones. So they look like one of the more expensive controllers, game pads. But I have a black one that I use for gaming on my computer with, my retro gaming. This is really nice. It feels really good. I like the way they, you know, they got some grips there. It's not as slippery as it used to be. It's just really got a nice feel about it. Quality. I mean, they build them well. But anyway, we're gonna move this back and lift you back up, and we're gonna slide this out. It's amazing how small that is compared to the ones in the past. But part of that is not having a DVD drive. But it looks really good. I mean, I like it. It'll fit on my entertainment center really well beneath my TV. And wow, that thing has got some weight. Oops. Let's flip this up. Oh yeah, I really like the way that looks. It's like a brick, but it's well made. I'm gonna get a skin for it, you know, and along with the face plate or a skin for that controller there. And I just don't feel comfortable with that white. You know how they yellow over time. And I just don't want to have to do that. Even if you keep it clean, it can yellow over time. But I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, $300, you just can't beat it. It's a really powerful system, loaded with RAMs. I mean, it's, you know, the 512 gigabyte SSD is a little disappointing in the size of that, but you know, it's a very expensive 4th gen SSD, and really fast, and you know, so therefore they gotta make some cuts somewhere. So I mean, by the time you get one of the storage deals to plug in that, you spend as much for it as if you would have bought that Xbox Series S. But you could plug in an external hard drive, you know, and you can plug in an SSD, however you want to do it. But you know, and you store your games on there and switch them back and forth. I mean, I'm not gonna have a ton of games on there anyways. Well, I say that, and I probably will, because I have a lot of them in the cloud, and you know, I will be downloading some of them. And but anyways, I know it was kind of an odd video, you know, way I had to shoot it and all. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and help you make a decision on whether to get it or not. But I don't think you can go wrong. I mean, you can't find a graphics card alone that's got this kind of power for $300. And you know, this is a full system. I mean, you know, it's good for, you could even surf the internet, you know, on there if you want to, and there's a lot you can do. You know, put apps on there for Netflix or whatever you like. And I mean, in gaming, I mean, it's great on this thing. And you know, I don't intend on gaming at 4K anyway, so um, even though, you know, some of the emulation, you can upscale it to 4 or 8x, you know, but I think I'll be just fine with 1440p. Okay, since we got this all wrapped up here and you see the pieces of it, I just want to say I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd really appreciate it if y'all put a like on there for me. You know, share the video, or comment. You know, any questions you have, just drop them down into the comments, suggestions, anything. And you know, I got a lot of other videos. If you want to have a look at them, there might be something that interests you there. But I appreciate you stopping by, and y'all have a good one. Bye bye.